Hello class and welcome to Civil 101 with me as your lecturer. Today we'll be learning on rock excavation. Rock excavation is the process of excavating hard, compacted or cemented material that require blasting or the use of ripping and excavating equipment. Now, different rock have different characteristics. Take a look at this. Well, I need your focus as this topic is very important for your knowledge. Remember, focus. Yes, of course, rock brittleness, weathering red, tree dominant grain size all could affect it. Not only that, the extent of stratification, fractures, and plans of weakness is also a factor. Easy, just do a visual inspection, but we can only observe the rock surface condition. Simple, just dig a test pit large enough for a person or a TV camera to fit in. Or you can use seismic measurement. It's complicated to explain, but let me use the analogy of a bat. Bats can see very well, so they send out little waves of sound that bounce off of objects and then go back to their ears. It's called sonar. So, in the case of seismic measurement, we'll be using a man-made tools to make the sound waves, listen to them, and then record them. A large truck with a big vibrator will be placed on the rock. This truck will generate the sound waves. A geophones will be used to hear the reflected sounds. They set many geophones on the ground in a line, and they are attached to a recorder inside another truck. The vibrators send thousands of sound waves down into the different layers of the earth. Some of the wavelets bounce off the boundary between the rocks below the surface and are reflected back to the geophones to record them. Take a look at this video. No, you had to run a field test to determine its repairability, but an observation had been made and it showed a good correlation between seismic velocity of rock and its repairability. I don't see why not. First of all, ripping is the method of breaking up hard soil, or in this case, rock. Got me so far? In the old days, thought ripper was used. However, nowadays tractor mounted with ripper are used. This is due to the mounted ripper can apply much more downward pressure. Take a look at this example. For me, the adjustable parallelogram ripper is the best ripping equipment as it is the most versatile and can be used in any application. Oh, this equation is used to estimate the ripper production. But before we can use this equation, make sure the effective ripping width, depth, and speed can be measured or estimated. Well, there are two other methods we can use to determine the ripper production. The first method is the method of removing the cuttings to use as a combination between a drill head and a cylindrical bucket, whose diameter is the same as the diameter of the hole. Another method you can use is by removing the cuttings so that the air and water can be forced through the hollow caliber and drill shaft to the bottom of the hole and then upward around the drill shaft.